Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to PSSB, Physical Sciences, Silver Bullet, and Smee Richard here. Okay, today we are looking at this question. What does it say? It says that a proper, well-written chemical equation of the reaction should be balanced. And in a balanced equation, the number of atoms of a given element in the reactants must be equal to that in the product. Okay. Then consider the reaction below. This is the reaction we are having. And they say, confirm that the equation above is balanced. How do we do that? So, how do you deal with this? Okay, what do we do? Let us have the equation. We have 2 hydrogen plus oxygen giving you 2 water. Okay. And what are we doing here? We are proving that the equation is balanced. Let us look at here. What do we have here? It's hydrogen. And it's 2 times 2. So it's going to be 2 times 2. Answer is 4. Okay. So we go to hydrogen this side. And what do we have here? It is hydrogen. It is 2 times 2 giving you 4. Okay. Then we can go to another one. Let's go to oxygen. Okay. What do you have here for oxygen? Oxygen, it is O. And what do we have? The number is 1. So it's going to be 1 times 2. You get 2. Okay. Then you come to our oxygen this side. It is O. So what do you have? It is 2 times 1 giving you 2. So the equation is balanced. Yeah. Then comes this question. It says that consider the chemical reaction below. This is the chemical reaction we are talking about. And the question says that write the picture equation of the reaction. Okay. Okay, let us look at this one first. What do we see? This is the molecule. It has sulfur attached to 2 oxygen atoms. So how can we represent that? We can say that one is the sulfur. And so these are our attachments. Okay. But there are 2 molecules. So what do we do? We have another molecule of the same kind. And our 2 attachments. So that part is represented. So what comes next? It is plus our oxygen. So what we have here, there are 2 oxygen atoms within the molecule. So how do you represent that? There are 2 attached to each other. So that's how that molecule looks like. Then we go to the product side. Okay, what do we have in the product? We are having sulfur attached to 3 oxygen atoms. So if this one happens to be our sulfur, Then our attachment are 3. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. But there are 2 molecules. That's what this coefficient means. So what do we do under that circumstance? We have another molecule. And we must not forget our 2 attachments. 3 attachments. So there we are. So what we have here is the picture equation of the reaction above. Yeah, so comes this question. It says that write the word equation of the reaction. So this happens to be our reaction we are talking about. And we want the word equation. And how do we do this? So we start with our reactant here. This is sulfur attached to 2 oxygen atoms. And what's the name of that compound? The name is sulfur dioxide. Di comes from 2. So we are having sulfur dioxide. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to put the coefficient on words. Then plus what? Plus oxygen. So that's it. Giving you what? Giving you this molecule. It is a sulfur attached to 3 oxygen atoms. And what is 3? What term do we use for 3 attachments? The term is tri. So the compound is sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide. So that is it. So what we are having here is the word equation for the reaction. Yeah, then comes this question. It says that write the chemical name of the reactants. Okay, so we are having these 2 as our reactants. Okay, this one is the first one where sulfur is attached to 2 oxygen atoms, giving us sulfur dioxide. So it is sulfur dioxide. Okay. And what? And oxygen. So those are the chemical names of the reactants. Yeah, so comes this one. It says that write the chemical name of the products. We have only one product, which is this one. What is it? Sulfur attached to 3 oxygen atoms. And what did we say? The term we use for 3? Tri. So the compound is sulfur trioxide. Okay. Yeah. So comes this question. It says that write the chemical formula of the reactants. So what we know that what we are having here is the chemical equation. Chemical equation, we use chemical formulas. So what you have here are chemical formulas. And the reactants are these 2. What are they? SO2 and O2. We can omit the coefficients. Okay, then comes this one. Write the chemical formula of the products. We have only one product where sulfur is attached to 3 oxygen atoms. And what product is that? It is sulfur trioxide, but they want the chemical formula. So it's going to be SO3. We can omit the coefficients. Yes, so comes this question. It says that rewrite the equation above and underline the coefficients. Okay, so the writing implies this, so we are having it again. So that is that. So what do we do? What are the coefficients? Okay, this one is the coefficient for this entire molecule. Here we have 1, but we don't put it there. So this one is another one. Yeah, so comes this question. It says that rewrite the equation above and underline the subscripts. So what do we have here? We're having the same equation. So there we are. Okay. So on this equation, what are the subscripts? This one is 1, that one, and that. Those are the subscripts. And with that, I'd like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet. It's me, Richard, here. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to share, to like. Yes, we are simply the best. See you then. Bye-bye.